Jeff in this morning, and we're talking about January, so it's revolving around air.
Exactly. So, I brought in some air with me, which is not that particularly exciting, but I do have some air with me today. But I also brought in some other gases. So this balloon I filled with a different gas. Can you feel kind of like the weight of it?
It feels heavy.
It feels heavy, but when I take this off, you'll notice that it's about, wants to kind of float away.
Oh,
right?
let me see. Yes, I do.
Excellent, excellent. So you've probably seen, your uncle at a birthday party or something take a helium balloon, which is what's in here. When he goes and he grabs one and he undoes it.
Yeah.
And then he ends up talking like this the entire time, right? Which is always fun. If you want to give it a shot, Chris.
Right? Sure.
All right. So, and the reason why this is happening is that helium is actually. Jeff, what's going? Oh my gosh, it really works.
It does work really well.
I didn't really believe you.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm going to take a deep breath in, deep breath out. We want to clear that helium out. Now, you don't actually want to do this at home.
We think we're somewhat back to normal.
Yes, good. But you don't actually want to do this at home because it will. Your body's not designed to breathe helium.
Okay.
It's designed to breathe oxygen.
Right.
And helium's not going to hurt you, but lack of oxygen will. And
right.
So we have a trained scientist here with you today, so we're doing this, but you do not want to do anything like this
Gotcha.
at home. Okay?
Message heard, don't do it at home.
Now, the reason why it makes your voice squeaky is because it's 6 times lighter than air.
Okay.
Which means sound propagates through it 2.5 times faster. So it doesn't change your vocal cords, it changes the rate at which sound propagates through it.
Very interesting. That's the science behind it.
That's the science, but I decided to bring in a little bit of a special gas. I have some sulfur hexafluoride. Can you see it? Isn't it beautiful?
I'd be lying if I told you I could see a difference. I'm not seeing anything.
So it's translucent, just like normal air is. So we're going to have to get a little more clever if we want to see it. So I'm going to remove.
Now, how are you pulling the lid off here? Explain this.
I'm just pulling this lid off because I've actually put the sulfur hexafluoride in here, and it's 6 times heavier than normal air. And so to see it, this is just a normal air balloon, right?
Okay.
I'll take this one from you.
Okay.
All right, we'll just get rid of that. Go ahead and take that and just place it on top of my tank here.
All right.
Just like you're putting a bobber and some water and just.
Shall I let go?
Just go ahead and let go. Okay.
Very cool.
Isn't that just amazing there? Isn't that just so cool?
Yep. And if you could see, too, the balloon isn't attached to anything or surrounded by anything.
You can go ahead and tap it. It's almost like it's a cork in water. And that's because, don't do it too much. You're going to get rid of all my sulfur hexafluoride. That stuff's expensive, Chris, okay? Now, it's 6 times heavier than normal air. Helium was 6 times lighter. So what do you think would happen if we inhaled some of this?
Our voice would get very deep.
You think so? Well, you're about to find out. So I don't want to do this. So here you go.
Oh.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, you ready?
I'm a guinea pig in many forms. Ready? Same way as the helium?
That's good.
Luke, I am your father.
That is not Darth
I can't
Vader.
believe that just came out
That's
of my mouth.
Andre the
take one
Giant
deep breath in,
transitioning
and deep
into a
breath out.
woman. That's what
Let's
it
do the
sounds
second one
like
just
to
to
me.
make sure. And your voice will be back to normal 3 to 6 weeks. Don't worry. Go ahead and talk.
You're not going to be invited back next week. I'll tell you what.
It's pretty cool, right? And what's really cool is since it's so much more dense than the air, you can kind of pour it. So if I
I can actually talk by pouring it directly into my lungs.
Yep, that's Andre.
You're
transitioning into a woman.
Wow. Just don't try to pick up any ladies that way, okay?
I don't think it's going to work too well.
All right, super cool. So we're just talking, it goes around with the January, so we're talking about the density of the different gases and, of course, how it affects the propagation of sound waves that come out of our simple airwaves in our voice.
Yeah.
All right, you guys are just down the road, Imagination Station, and January goes through